Today we're going to be looking at some of the Home Alone movie traps to see just how deadly they really are.
Could you survive a battle with Kevin Mcallister?
Hello.
Today we're finding out. So we've picked a few of our favorite traps from Home Alone 1 and 2, the only two Home Alone movies, and we're going to be testing them starting with the old paint can pendulum.
Heads up!
So in the movie, it's a little bit hard to tell exactly what's going on and where everyone is, so I drew up this helpful diagram so you understand. Kevin is standing on the second floor looking down over a railing, and he's tied off a rope to the railing. Guesstimating a bit on the distances here, it seems like, assuming the railing is 3 feet tall and then some thickness for the floor below, seems like the pendulum's around 6 feet long. So we've got about a 6-foot rope here, and I'm gonna pull this over. Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. Here, hang on. Nothing bad can happen now. This paint can full of water, by the way, it weighs over 8 pounds. That's pretty heavy. 3, 2, 1.
Ouch.
That looked painful.
Oh, my head.
Oh, look, it did dent the can. Yeah, dented the can nicely. Which is kind of crazy because this dummy is not like, there's nothing heavy in it. It's basically just made of PVC and duct tape and empty water bottles.
We did lose the safety glasses. They are
like
a
no, they're right
legitimate.
here,
Oh, there they are. Okay, all right.
He was fine. The safety glasses protected him from all harm. We don't have a great medium that, you know, stimulates the human body super well, but we do want to test a watermelon and pretend that's somebody's face and see what would happen if the two collided. I did the math. This paint can swinging from 6 feet in a pendulum arc has 62 foot-pounds of energy, which is not insignificant. The neck trauma that would occur if this hit you in the face, I think it'd break your neck. That would probably just kill you. In 3, 2, 1. Oh! The paint can completely deformed and broke.
So we want to know if one of these paint cans actually has the force to knock someone down the stairs. So I'm standing on these cinder blocks. I have a shield for my protection, and we're just gonna let it rip.
So you should probably brace that, like with your arm, so it doesn't knock you in the nose.
So I'll brace my arm right here in case this thing kicks back. I'll get hit in the head with my arm.
Yeah, that's a better idea.
Okay,
That'll work.
Because this could be.
I'll bet it's gonna knock you right off.
I think it's gonna knock me off.
It's gonna knock you off balance, I bet.
Yeah.
All right, in 3, 2, 1.
It hit you first.
Oh, did it?
And that didn't hit as hard as I expected it to.
Well, you're also ready for it.
Yeah.
If that hits you in the face and you weren't ready for it.
I tell you what, I'll close my eyes
yeah.
and you won't tell me when it's coming.
That's a good idea.
Jake, do not give me a countdown. I'm closing my eyes. Here we go.
All right.
I'm breathing a little heavy.
I will not tell you when I'm gonna throw
Don't know when it's coming.
Definitely not.
Don't know when it's coming.
That.
That was so much better.
You looked more surprised.
Hey, it hit the glasses.
Okay, so even with a shield, it knocked you off balance.
Yeah.
With a shield and bracing, so you have a bit of cushion. If that hits you in the face, number one, it probably would break your neck.
Yeah.
Just the whiplash of that catching you in the chest.
Because it hit me center mass, essentially, like up on my chest a little bit, and so.
I'm not certain it would kill you, but it would definitely send you falling down the stairs.
Yes.
No question.
You're gone.
One immediate glaring issue is in Home Alone, both of the ends have the clamp on them. And that's not right because you need somewhere to stick the welding rod. So it would actually look more like this. We run around that by just attaching a piece of copper here. And then
let's put the other one here. Keep in mind, these are not connected yet. Boom.
And the welder's not turned on
yet.
yet.
All right.
Okay, so that's hooked up. So as soon as we turn the welder on, that should be live.
Let's take this piece of copper pipe, shove it down in there, and then we will connect this one. And now these can go across here and make contact, and that simulates the flesh. That's scary.
Good grief.
Okay, but here's the thing. I don't want to drop this on here. I don't want to get too close. So we're going to tape this down to this dowel. Highly scientific. Okay.
The sausage stick. Now it's on.
Okay. All the way up?
All the way up, all the way up. So then When they touch, it should complete the circuit.
On that side, nothing is happening.
What? What?
I'm very sad.
Should we make sure we have continuity? Maybe we should take a piece of metal.
Okay.
Just need a welding glove.
Welding glove. Thank you so much.
So this is interesting. It didn't work. Maybe it just doesn't. Ah! Well, that worked. Something about the hot dog isn't
That's weird.
Conductive?
I guess it is not.
What?
It is. That's not doing it at all.
Man, interesting.
Yeah, that's so weird.
I wonder if the voltage of the welder just must not be high enough.
That's so sad. This was the one I wanted to work. Wait, look. It looks like it's discoloring just a little bit.
Wait.
So it is,
but it's very slow.
It's pumping heat through. It's doing something. Do you want to get our voltmeter?
Wait. No, keep holding it there. It is actually doing something. It's very slow though.
Oh.
Well, we're certainly pumping current through it. 14 volts.
Really?
Right
it's
there.
cooking it, yeah. Right, it's here too.
Yeah, just a little, slightly, not very much. I think, is it just because the welder puts out high amps but low volts? Maybe? Tempted to grab both handles. Would that even shock you? Can a welder shock you?
I don't know the answer.
I know it can under the perfect conditions, but I'm not sure if you would get shocked just by grabbing both, because your skin has a natural resistance to a certain amount of electricity.
Yeah, I'm not willing to test that.
I don't really want to test it either. And Marv was covered with paint when he grabbed him, so he was soaking wet. Maybe it would travel through you to ground.
I mean, he should have been dead like 12 times, so...
Yeah, well, it turned him into a skeleton when he got shocked.
That was funny.
In Home Alone 2, there's a scene where Marv pulls on a rope and it drops a giant bag of plaster down on his head. If you look closely, you can see that the bag of plaster says it's 100 pounds, which is ridiculous because it's falling from the second story and he's in the basement and it lands on his head. I'm pretty sure that would kill you instantly.
I'm gonna murder that kid.
We've got two 50-pound sandbags in this pulley apparatus. We're gonna lift it up as high as we can in the studio, which is only about, what, 12 feet? 12 feet. The math I did said it came out to 14 feet in the movie, so this will be close. And then we're just gonna stick a watermelon under it and see what happens. We've got 3 pulleys, so it should be 1/3 the weight. So it should be like 33 pounds instead of 100.
Just put the watermelon in place here.
Oh yeah, get right under that thing.
Okay.
The rope, I want to make sure to lay the rope out so that it doesn't whack me in the face or anything.
Oh yeah, that's gonna go quick. And maybe step back once you let it go. Okay.
I'm gonna jump.
Here, I'll go this way.
In that direction.
Okay.
In 3, 2, 1. Hallelujah! Jeez, that was crazy.
That was
did
amazing.
we started the slow-mo, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Look at the splash pattern. It's like a bomb went off. And keep in mind, that was only from 11 feet. In the movie, it would have been higher, and we've got the resistance of the ropes going through the pulleys.
That was a deadly trap that Kevin said.
So deadly. On your head, it would have shoved his head into his shoulders.
Oh, that is demolished.
That's so smashed.
The guts are hanging off of the sandbag.
Oh my gosh.
So here we are with the trap where Kevin set a stapler behind a door, and as Marv pulls off the handle and then pulls on this rope, he shoots himself with it. Well, we didn't have a door, so we just went ahead and painted some lines on this piece of plywood and shoved our brad nailer through the hole, and we're gonna see if this is actually gonna do anything.
In the movie, it is actually a stapler, not a brad nailer, but we think brad nails are roughly equivalent to staples. And we didn't have a stapler. We have taped down the safety on the front of the brad nailer so that when the trigger is pulled, it fires immediately. For those unaware, a nail gun usually has a safety right here so that the trigger cannot be pulled unless this is depressed. So we've just taped that down. Safety.
Safety.
Who needs it?
I'm gonna use my shield here.
So this is a bit of foam.
I am Marv now, and I'm just gonna pull this. So I'm now gonna set off the trap. I'm gonna pull on this string like a moron. When you're in a house full of traps and something like this happens, maybe don't pull the string.
Oh, now it's not working? Hey, it's stuck. Look at that.
It did. I almost killed myself.
Oh, barely stuck into a foam board.
That was like this much. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's how much.
Do you think there's any way a nail of that size could pierce through a coat?
No chance.
Silliness.
Like, yeah.
Do you think that could even pierce skin?
It might. I don't actually think so. No.
It just has no mass behind it.
All right. So I am super confident. Don't try this at home, but here we go. It hit me right here.
Did you even feel it?
It stung just a little bit.
Just a little.
Way less than a bee sting. And here's our nail.
Yeah, that's silliness. Yep. This is not an effective trap. Kevin, you can do better.
He did do better. He killed those guys.
He did do better. Well, I yearn for blood, so let's put a framing nailer in there that shoots 3-inch long nails.
Ooh.
That will do some damage.
I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I'm not gonna shoot myself with that.
What? Come on.
Have you had enough pain?
Never! For reference, I just shot myself with this one. This is a big boy. I will not be shooting myself with this, but let's see what it does to some ballistic gel.
This is an 18-gauge brad nail. This is a framing nail. Okay, we are primed. We're not gonna yank it from the front this time because I don't wanna be in front of this thing.
No.
It's scary. We've got our block of ballistic gel in front of it. We're like 5-6 inches away.
Yep.
Similar to the movie. I'm ready whenever you are.
3, 2, 1. Holy.
What happened?
It is in there.
Oh, it's all the way in. Wait a minute.
That's legit.
It's all the way into the head.
Yikes. If I shoot a second one into the back of the head of the first one, what will happen?
So that's kind of a spooky question. I might want to wear safety glasses for that.
I'm going to stand behind this, so I'm not worried, but do you want safety glasses?
I'm just going to crouch behind.
Okay.
All right.
We'll just see the after.
Fire.
It went right beside it. Hang on, I want to shoot it some more.
It did. All right, again.
I'm gonna. Aha! That one hit.
Oh yeah.
It just tried to drive it.
No, but all of those went in.
That's awesome.
Except for that final one. That has some power.
It sure does.
It would go into you from 5 inches away.
All right, so we do want to test and see what happens when you shoot a nail into safety glasses. You ready?
Yep, ready when you are.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
What happened?
Did it deflect?
I mean, if they're safety glasses, they should be pretty safe.
Dude, that's amazing.
It deflected again?
It did.
Whoa, that's why you want safety rated glasses. Holy goodness.
Yeah.
That's impressive. Look at that.
You got shot with a nail gun.
That's not a hole, by the way.
No.
It's a tiny hole, but nothing penetrated. Nothing pierced all the way through.
That deflected the nail.
That's crazy.
Wow.